Assalamu alaikum and Dzień dobry, brothers and sisters. Today's khutbah at Masjid An-Nur here in Des Moines was a continuation of last week's khutbah based on Surah Luqman. And today was more about honoring and respecting the parents, and for those who still live with their parents, they need to obey them in all things except for, of course, if a parent tells you to do something that goes against Islam, you do not do that. But anything else, if they tell you to do something, then you have to do it. It also was about not only just obeying parents, but just respecting them. And in a lot of quote-unquote Western modern societies, the older parents, they're up into their 60s, 70s, 80s, and older, a lot of times they are placed in nursing homes instead of living with the younger relatives to receive their care. A lot of, I'm not saying that it's wrong to do that, I'm not saying that it's right to do that, I'm just saying that that's how it happens. And having visited nursing homes and done clinicals in nursing homes, and seeing that sometimes the staff are the only visitors they see, outside of the other patients or residents. But in respecting one's parents, you have to provide for their care. It's best to provide for their care and to make sure that they live in a good environment, not just dumped off like last week's garbage and forgotten about. And the Imam said, basically the kids move out, he uses the phrase, they don't know the parents anymore because they don't keep in contact with them. They don't visit them when they move away from home, either for college or work or whatever. They don't call, they don't write or email or anything like that. And that is a sad state of affairs that are not being respected. And also, he said this ties in with raising children, because if you expect your children to take care of you and show you respect, then you have to be a model for them and respect your own parents. I obviously don't live with my mom. She's in Arkansas, but I do talk to her a lot. I try to encourage her to do what she needs to do to keep her spirits up. She's a widow, so she's still grieving even after 2 years, so almost 2.5 years after my dad died. So she is still feeling the pain of that. So I am trying to support her. Obviously I can't financially help her. She's done that for me, but I try to be a moral support. And we do the same activities on Facebook. So if she has a question about something, then I try to answer. I help her do that. So even in that, she gets some support from me, and she obviously will be attending my wedding when that time comes. And I told her about how it would be good for her to dress when she comes to the masjid for my wedding, which is where I will be having it, inshallah. But in respecting, the kids have to learn the respect for parents And the best way is by showing it to your own parents so that they have a good example to follow. And he told about if you person who prays 5 times a day like a Muslim is supposed to, who fasts in Ramadan, who gives the zakat and sadaqah, the 2 forms of charity, or who does Hajj at least once a time, maybe multiple times. But if this person does not respect the parents, then obviously there is going to be some issues on the Day of Judgment. Because if you do not show respect to your parents, then that is what is going to lead you to the hellfire. So that was today's khutbah. I hope this is of benefit to you. And assalamu alaikum, do widzenia, and mi'asr mila.